See these two pages. Same product. Same price. Same audience. The one on the right made $347,000 more in the last 90 days. Do you know what changed? Just 37 words across the entire page. And today, I'm going to show you the 5 words that did 92% of the heavy lifting. Most so-called gurus, they teach you words. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to teach you weapons. These are weapons that target specific neurological triggers deep inside your customer's brain. Now, after 37 years in the trenches and generating over $400 million in sales campaigns, I've distilled this down to the 5 most potent profit triggers. These aren't just words, they're keys to unlocking human behavior. Let's get right into it. Weapon number 1, the word you. I call this the identity hijacker. Now, this isn't about your high school grammar class. This is about hijacking your customer's self-identity. Think about it. When you say something like, "You will become the kind of person who confidently closes deals," you're not just selling a sales course. You are selling a new, improved, more powerful version of them. Their brain doesn't process this as a marketing pitch, it processes it as personal relevance. It feels like a direct conversation about their own life and future. That is precisely why landing pages that are heavy with the word you convert up to 287% higher. You're not just speaking to a customer. You're speaking directly to their deepest programming, their sense of self. Moving on to weapon. Number 2, because. This is what I call the logic bypass. You might have heard about that famous Harvard study where researchers cut in line just by using the word because. But they missed the real, underlying point. It's not about giving a good reason. It's about satisfying the brain's insatiable need for pattern matching. The word because acts as a trigger, releasing a little hit of dopamine in the pattern recognition centers of the brain. The customer doesn't even need to fully process or agree with the reason that follows. Their brain simply registers, "Okay, this makes sense," and it primes them to move toward action. I've personally used this simple word to justify price increases of over 400% without losing a single customer. It's that powerful. It's a shortcut past skepticism. Now for weapon number 3, instant. Let's call this the primal hotwire. You probably think this word is all about speed, right? Wrong. It's actually about certainty. The human brain, our ancient survival machine, is wired far more strongly to avoid uncertainty than it is to seek pleasure. And certainty equals danger. Instant acts as a powerful neutralizer to that deep-seated fear of the unknown. Let me give you a real-world example. We had a campaign that promised results in 30 days. It did okay. Then, we changed the phrasing to instant momentum starting today. The result? Conversion jumped by 154%, not because the product was any faster, but because the feeling of starting right now felt more certain and less risky to the customer. S-brain. Let's talk about weapon number 4, proof. This is the social validation engine. When you use the word proof, you're tapping into what psychologists call the social proof heuristic. It's a mental shortcut our brains use. If other people are doing it, it must be a good idea. But here is the secret that nobody ever tells you: weak proof is worse than no proof at all. It actively kills your credibility. The word proof creates a powerful expectation of irrefutable, undeniable evidence. Most marketers show a few testimonials and call it a day. That's amateur hour. The top 1%, the real professionals, show bank statements. They show live data feeds. They bring in third-party audits. When you say proof and you follow it up with courtroom-level evidence, you forge an unshakable bond of trust with your audience. Finally, we arrive at weapon number 5, imagine. This is the reality replacement tool. This is the nuclear option, the most powerful weapon in your arsenal. The word imagine doesn't just paint a nice picture. It temporarily replaces your customer's current reality with the future reality you're promising. Neuroscience has shown us that the brain processes vivid imagination in almost the exact same way it processes actual, lived experience. The same neural pathways light up. So when you say, Imagine standing on that stage, accepting that award. Their brain literally experiences micro versions of the pride, the excitement, the validation. You're not just describing a future, you're giving them a free sample of it. You're letting them feel the result before they even buy. Now, listen closely. Alone, each of these words gives you a significant edge. But the real, game-changing power comes from the sequence. You have to use them together, in the right order. Think of it like a combination lock. Get the numbers right, and the vault opens. Here's how it works. Imagine pulls them into their desired future. Then, you makes that future intensely personal. Because satisfies their brain's need for logic and reason. Instant removes the friction and fear of waiting. And finally, Proof eliminates any last shred of doubt. That exact sequence has generated over $23 million for my clients. It's not magic, it's brain science. To make this even easier for you, I've created something I call the Profit Trigger Calculator. It is a simple tool that shows you exactly how to sequence these words based on your specific product, your price point, and your target audience. It's completely free, and the link is waiting for you in the description below. Now, I need your help. I want you to think about your own sales process, your website, your emails. Which of these psychological triggers is the weakest link right now? I want you to comment below. Comment identity if you're not using you enough. Comment logic if you're missing because. Certainty if you need more instant. Trust if your proof is weak. Or vision if you're not using Imagine to its full potential. Go ahead, drop your comment now. And if you're ready to stop playing simple word games and start deploying real psychological weapons in your marketing, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Because tomorrow, I am coming back to expose the 3 profit killer words that are probably hiding on your website right now, costing you as much as 67% of your potential revenue. Remember this, amateurs sell. Features. Professionals trigger brain chemistry. Now you know the difference. Thanks for watching.